Okay, well, I'll start. Cohen here from Lumpology.com, and welcome back to another tutorial. In this tutorial, we'll be covering simple AI, and so let's get straight into it. Now, this is going to be kind of rush tutorial. I am a bit rush. This will take a little while. Okay. So let's start by deleting everything in our scene. We're going to give a simple cube AI, and then I'm going to show you how to link up a model to it if you were to use a model. So we're going to go from Blender Render to Blender Game, and I'm going to drag in my bottom panel, like so, and I'm going to switch to a logic editor. Okay, actually, for AI to work properly, I'm going to want to put my timeline onto 1. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's get straight into it. So to give this cube proper AI, I'm going to add... Well, let's start with a script. So it's just a very basic script. It's for random numbers. When it receives a number, it's going to do it. So I'm going to click New. I'm going to name the script random.py. I'm going to add a property. This property is going to be an integer. I'm going to call it AI. And there we go. So, in the first line, we're going to want to import random. On the second line, what we're going to want to do is going to go from BGE import logic. Okay. On the third line, we're going to want to do cont, aka count, equals logic dot get controller. Okay, and then I'm going to open brackets, close brackets. You could say parentheses also, and then I'm going to do own equals cont dot logic. Hope this is not too hard to follow. And then on the next line here, I'll make it slightly easier. On the next line, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, let's do something like rand equals random dot gradient. Yes, as a spelling error. And then I'm going to open brackets, close brackets, and in between the brackets I'm going to put this, and I'm going to say from 1 to 4. This is our AI numbers, so pretty simple, straightforward. Okay, do this, doesn't really matter. Random gradient. Okay, and 2 lines down, I'm going to say own these boxes and say AI, which is our prop, equals rand. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to check this. I'm going to go down. I'm going to say show debug properties. Okay, we haven't applied it to anything yet, so I'd probably start it out on 0. And then say always. I'm going to make this positive, and I'm going to say, actually, you know what? For proper AI, I'm going to use something I rarely use, is just a random sensor. So basically, randoms are not very good, but they work in the way that they are either true or false. So I'm going to use random. I'm going to do Python. I'm going to link the random into the Python script and take random. You won't have this assets.json. This is just from my Blend for Web add-on. One like this. Okay. I'll do this. For some reason it is not working. I am going to see why. I don't see anything amiss. Ray Okay, what is going on? Cont dot, oh, it's not cont dot logic, it's cont dot owner. There we go. There we go. So now you see the numbers going like crazy. I'll use my mouse cursor. Yeah, so what you're going to want to do is, I'll decheck this. It's a little slower. I'm going to enable tap. Okay, and so notice it's going from 1 to 4. And if I do positive and increase this to something like 10, it will choose a random number at an interval of 10. I do, let's try 20. It's still a bit fast. I'm going to do 30. You need to give time for your animation to play out. Now everyone has their own style of doing AI. This is just mine. It's doing a base from 1 to 4, so it'll give room for like 4 animations. I could turn this to like 5 and give it 5 animations, but I'm going to stick with 4. Now what you would do is you would hook up. Oh, this shouldn't be this. Always would, if I was to use an always, it would put it on random intervals, which we don't want. So I'm using a random because that will put it on random intervals. Now I can adjust like the seed for a different effect. Okay, now what we're going to do is we'd hook up the motion to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start prepping for if we were to hook up a model to it. So I'm going to switch it to wired, and I would make it invisible. And it would probably be a dynamic or character. I'll put mine a character. And I'll decheck invisible so you can see it.